History of Alaska 47. The Alaska 47, also known as the Avtomat Kalashnikova Model 1947, is a type of assault rifle that was invented by a man named Mikhail Kalashnikov. He was a Russian engineer and a soldier in the Soviet Union. The story begins after World War II when Kalashnikov saw that the Soviet Union needed a new type of rifle. He wanted to create a gun that was reliable, easy to use, and could work well even in harsh conditions like extreme cold or hot weather. He also wanted it to be simple to manufacture, so that many could be made quickly and easily. After several years of hard work and testing, Kalashnikov came up with the Alaska 47 in 1947. The name Alaska 47 stands for Avtomat Kalashnikova Model 1947. It became one of the most famous and widely used guns in the world. The Alaska 47 has a few special features that make it popular. It uses a type of ammunition called 7.62 by 39 mm, which is powerful enough to stop an enemy but not too heavy for a soldier to carry. It has a curved magazine that can hold many bullets, and it's designed to be easy to reload quickly. The gun is also known for its durability and reliability. It can keep working even in difficult conditions, such as being dirty or wet. The Alaska 47 was quickly adopted by the Soviet Union's army and spread to other countries as well. It became a symbol of revolution and independence for many people around the world. It was used in various conflicts and wars by both soldiers and rebel groups. Today, the Alaska 47 is still used by many armies and militias. Its design has influenced the creation of other guns, and it has become an iconic symbol in popular culture, appearing in movies, video games, and even on flags. So, that's the story of the Alaska 47. It's a gun that was invented by Mikhail Kalashnikov to be reliable, easy to use, and simple to manufacture. It became famous and widely used around the world, and it's still recognized as one of the most important guns in history. Most asked questions about Alaska 47 rifle. Can civilians own an Alaska 47? The ability for civilians to own an Alaska 47 or any firearm, including its variants, depends on the specific laws and regulations of the country in question. Laws regarding civilian firearm ownership vary widely from country to country. In some countries, civilian ownership of Alaska 47 rifles or similar firearms is strictly regulated or prohibited altogether. These countries typically have stringent gun control laws, restricting access to certain types of firearms that are considered military-grade or assault weapons. On the other hand, in some countries, civilians may be allowed to own semi-automatic versions of the Alaska 47 or similar rifles with certain modifications or restrictions. These versions are typically designed for civilian use and have limited or single-shot capabilities, meaning they cannot fire in fully automatic mode like the military versions. It's crucial to note that even in countries where civilian ownership of Alaska 47 rifles is permitted, there are usually specific regulations in place. These regulations may include requirements such as background checks, licensing, registration, waiting periods, and storage regulations to ensure responsible firearm ownership and prevent misuse. It's essential to research and understand the laws and regulations of your specific country, state, or local jurisdiction regarding firearm ownership before considering the acquisition of any firearm, including the Alaska 47 or its variants. Consulting with local law enforcement or a knowledgeable firearms expert can provide accurate and up-to-date information on the legal requirements and restrictions in your area. How powerful is an Alaska 47? The Alaska 47 is considered a powerful rifle. It fires a 7.62 by 39 mm cartridge, which is a medium-sized round. The power of a firearm is usually measured by its muzzle energy, which is the amount of energy the bullet has when it leaves the barrel. The muzzle energy of an Alaska 47 can vary depending on factors like the specific ammunition used and the barrel length of the rifle. On average, an Alaska 47 has a muzzle energy of around 2,000 to 2,200 joules. This means that when a bullet is fired from an Alaska 47, it carries a significant amount of energy. The AK-47's power comes from its ability to fire a relatively large and heavy bullet at a high velocity. This combination allows it to have good stopping power and effectiveness against targets. It is known for its ability to penetrate various types of body armor and cover, making it effective in combat situations. However, it's important to note that the power of a firearm is not the only factor that determines its overall effectiveness. Accuracy, range, and the shooter's skill also play crucial roles in how effectively a firearm can be used. Additionally, it's essential to remember that firearms, including the Alaska 47, should always be handled responsibly and in accordance with local laws and regulations. Safety should be the top priority when dealing with any firearm. How to shoot an Alaska 47 accurately. Shooting an Alaska 47 accurately requires proper technique, practice, and focus. Here are some tips to help improve your accuracy when shooting an Alaska 47. 1. Stance. Start with a stable shooting stance. Stand with your feet shoulder-width apart, slightly bent knees, and distribute your weight evenly. This provides a solid foundation and helps absorb recoil. 2. Grip. Hold the rifle with a firm and consistent grip. Place your dominant hand on the pistol grip and wrap your fingers around it. Your non-dominant hand should support the front end of the rifle, near the handguard or foregrip. Keep your wrists firm to maintain control. 3. Sight alignment. Focus on aligning the front and rear sights. The front sight should be centered within the rear sight aperture. Aim for a clear, crisp sight picture. 4. Sight picture. When aiming, focus your eye on the front sight post, keeping it sharp and clear. Align the top of the front post with the target. The target and rear sight should appear slightly blurred. 5. Trigger control. Apply steady and smooth pressure on the trigger, without jerking or flinching. Take up the slack, or the slight movement of the trigger before it engages, and then squeeze it smoothly to fire the shot. Avoid slapping or quickly pulling the trigger. 6. Breathing control. Practice controlling your breathing. Take a deep breath, exhale slightly, and pause for a moment when your lungs are half full or half empty. This helps reduce movement caused by breathing when taking the shot. 7. Follow through. Maintain your sight alignment and focus even after firing the shot. Follow through with the trigger squeeze and observe the target to assess your shot placement. 8. Practice regularly. Shooting accurately requires practice. Regular range sessions will help you develop muscle memory, improve your technique, and build confidence with the rifle. Remember, safety is paramount when handling firearms. Always follow proper safety protocols, including wearing appropriate eye and ear protection, familiarizing yourself with the specific safety features and operation of your Alaska 47, and adhering to local laws and regulations regarding firearm usage. Consider seeking guidance and instruction from qualified firearms instructors or experienced shooters to further enhance your shooting skills. How much does an Alaska 47 cost? The cost of an Alaska 47 can vary significantly depending on several factors, such as the country of origin, the model, the condition, new or used, and the availability of the firearm. Additionally, local market conditions, supply and demand, and legal restrictions can also impact the price. In general, the price range for an Alaska 47 can be quite broad. On the lower end, a basic, used Alaska 47 variant might be available for a few $100s. These could be surplus rifles or older models that have seen significant use. On the higher end, specialized or premium Alaska 47 models, including those manufactured by reputable companies, may cost several $1,000s. These could be custom-built rifles or those with enhanced features, improved materials, or specific modifications. It's worth noting that the price of an Alaska 47 can also be influenced by factors such as rarity, historical significance, collectability, and any additional accessories or modifications that may be included. Furthermore, it's important to consider that purchasing a firearm typically involves complying with legal requirements, such as background checks, licensing fees, and other associated costs, which may vary depending on the jurisdiction. To get an accurate idea of the current market prices for an AK-47 in your specific location, it is recommended to consult local firearm dealers, gun shows, or reputable online firearm marketplaces. What countries use the Alaska 47? The Alaska 47 is one of the most widely used rifles in the world and has been adopted by numerous countries for their armed forces and law enforcement agencies. Here are some countries that have used or currently use the Alaska 47. 1. Russia. The Alaska 47 was originally developed and used by the Soviet Union, which included present-day Russia. It has since been succeeded by newer models but remains in use in some capacity. 2. Former Soviet Union countries. After the dissolution of the Soviet Union, many of its successor states, such as Ukraine, Belarus, Kazakhstan, and others, continued to use the Alaska 47 and its variants. 3. China. China has manufactured its own versions of the Alaska 47, known as the Type 56, which have been widely used by the People's Liberation Army, PLA, and exported to other countries. 4. Eastern European countries. Various Eastern European countries, including countries like Poland, Romania, Hungary, and Bulgaria, have produced and used Alaska 47 rifles or their own versions. Some other countries are Syria, Iraq, Iran, Egypt, and Afghanistan, Sudan, Somalia, Nigeria, Cuba, Nicaragua, Vietnam, Cambodia, and Laos. Thanks for watching.